What's up, YouTube? This is Angel Charms. A couple of weeks ago, Crystal Swirlz was on early in the morning doing a live stream, probably lasted about a half an hour. She came on out of the blue asking her subscribers once again to help her out and send her $12,000. She was in need of $12,000 and wanted her 5,000 subscribers, which is now less than that, to send her some money to help her with some things around the house that she really would not say what the money was for. But she really needed $12,000 and 600 of that, like ASAP, for whatever it is that she was needing it for. How many of you have donated to Crystal Swirlz in the past? Did she use the money for what she said it was going to be for? Do you regret sending those donations? Why are you or are you not helping her now? Those are the questions for, her people. I mean, well, if y'all over here are donating to her too, then, that's your money. That's mainly for the people who still support Crystal and her shenanigans. Yes, how many of you have helped Crystal? How many of you have attempted to help her and she's still stuck in the same place even after your financial help? Where are her roommates? Now, we knew of one from the wellness check that I had done, to which we found out she was in jail. But even in one of her videos, she mentioned that it was a couple living there. What happened to that couple and the $600 that they were providing for her? What did they do in the house or to it while she was locked up? But yes, why are those two roommates no longer there to help Miss Swirlz for her financial situation, whether it's the house, court fees and fines, or probation, or those pesky property tax that we were talking about before, the house she keeps claiming that's paid for. Your house may be paid for, which is still in question, but you do have property tax. And your property taxes are not $70, dear. That might be the payment plan they put you on for you to catch up, but your property taxes themselves are not $70. So, Crystal, my question is, you come on this live stream a couple weeks ago, you come on YouTube, telling people that you need this money, you won't say exactly what it's for, you're begging for about a half an hour. You're correcting people because they're writing their Cash App wrong in the comment section. You need this money. You are, as you always do, making promises you can't keep. of, oh, how y'all gonna kiki and ha ha and talk about this celebrity and that celebrity and what's going on in these YouTube streets. But you can't do it unless they give you the money so you can get back on YouTube and da 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 da. Ciao. Even when they give you money to buy a phone, you take your time in buying that phone. You had what, 300K at your disposal at one point, although it wasn't your money. But you had 300K at your disposal. And you know that you're going to be on YouTube a lot. But I know at that time you were bragging, my house is paid for, I got money, bitch, ha 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 ha. But you didn't pay attention to how much you were spending of that money that wasn't yours. Otherwise, you would have taken, well, you took all of it, but you would have taken some of it and put it towards your YouTube channel. Get you a nice camera, a couple of nice phones. I mean, you love to talk on YouTube. Rich or poor, you know you're going to talk on YouTube. You could have done that for yourself. You could have set you could have set that up for yourself. But what were you doing? You were out spending money, giving Tyrone $200 to ride around with you around town because you still don't know how to drive. And for those of you who support this person, I know I can hear y'all now. Well, she lived in New York most of her life, and most people there don't drive. No, all that might be true. Her not knowing to drive now because she lived in New York, that's a load of crap. Her now close to 50 years old, not knowing how to drive, has nothing to do with her living in New York. She's been living in Florida since when? How long now? You can take a 16-year-old and take Crystal Swirlz, and the same day they go and get their driver's license. You can jump 5 years. That 16-year-old is out there riding around, living it up, going to the mall. Well, at that point, he's 21. He's going to the clubs, drinking. Shouldn't be drinking and driving, but he's drinking. Maybe not driving, but maybe not drinking, but he's driving. And in that same 5 years, Crystal Swirlz, you still don't know how to drive your car. So don't tell me, oh, because she lived in New York, it's not her fault. She's had plenty of time to learn how to drive her car without fear. And she could have been doing app delivery jobs. I mean, hell, I made just under $200 today. I made $197 today. In one day. And that's me, because I'm not trying to put I know I put a lot of miles in my car, but at the same time, I'm trying not to put so much. So I have a limited range, a radius of how far I drive. You know, I'm not driving 20 miles and this, that, and the other. I have a certain range area that I drive and deliver in. But yeah, $197 today. And Crystal Swirlz, you needed 600 when you made that live. Imagine if you were doing the app jobs and you made what I made today. 2 more days like that, you would have the 600 that you needed. What's this money for? Is it for the property taxes? Is it your court fees and fines? Your probation? I mean, to keep you out of jail? I mean, what is it? And speaking of probation, something tells me that part of your probation is that you're not supposed to be on YouTube. Probably not social media, but given you're on TikTok under that kitty, whatever name that Dan told me about. I mean, I don't know how often you're on there because it is private, so I don't know. It doesn't matter. If you are over there most of the time, you're definitely not making any money, or at least you don't have your followers over there like you do here on YouTube. Otherwise, you'd be making your money on TikTok or OnlyFans, as I suggested several times. But I don't think you're allowed to be on YouTube. But in your desperate need for money, you came over, had a quick live stream, making promises of kiki and ha-ha and talk about topics, but you can't do it until you get that $12,000. You give your Cash App at blankety blank blank blank. And then after all that begging and pleading, desperation, correcting those, making sure they put that Cash App correctly at blankety blank blank blank. At the live stream, you delete it. How are your now less than 5,000 subscribers supposed to see your Cash App and know that you need that money if you delete the live stream? Because I do believe you didn't even have 30 people watching that morning, if I'm not mistaken. You didn't even have 30 watching. But you made that live stream. And this is not the first time you made a live stream and deleted it right after. I think, as I said a while ago, you're not supposed to be on YouTube. I think that's part of your probation. Yeah, I do. I think that's why you take it down, because if you leave it up, it's got a date stamp on it. And they'll know that you've been on YouTube where you're not supposed to be if it's part of your probation. And I think that's why you take it down. Girl, tread lightly. Tread lightly, I'm telling you. don't want to mess with some of us out here who may have copies of those live streams. That's all I'm saying. But yes, Crystal Swirlz, $12,000, and then she takes the live stream down. So I'm wondering if you guys even were able to donate to her. I mean, I don't know how many of you would at this point, because it never really seemed to help her out in the past. Nope. I bet. Remember the $500 that she spent on wigs? Oh, I bet you she wishes she had that $500 now. Yes. Well, anyway, I'll be looking forward to whenever you do, whenever you're able to get back on YouTube. I think, how long was your probation? 2 years? Unless, of course, they find out that you've been on here, since you've been out. And then what? But anyway, if you guys want to support Crystal Swirlz, her Cash App is at... you thought I was going to tell you. Nope.